of the cosmological, that is sent the Christological to offer us the soteriological. So one day we can go to heaven to experience the eschatological. For God, pause. Whosoever believeth, pause. Sister Henry was a strong believer. Somebody said that she was someone who full of compassion. And when I researched the word compassion, it's literally mean in Greek bowels, bowels. And I said, how can it mean bowels? Compassion? I go a little further in this study, and I get to understand when you have compassion, it moves you to move. Sister Henry was full of compassion. Every time she also said, what's going on? I'm here. What can I do? She always willing to assist. She was so loving, so caring, so merciful. What touched me most before I close, one Saturday morning on her way to church, she was limping. And I said, Sister Henry, who making us stay home and read and pray and sing? She said, Pastor Mullins, honestly, when it comes to Sabbath morning, me can't stay home. I said, Sister Henry, but your foot. She said, Brother Mullins, sometimes I can't sleep, but I'm giving God thanks. Sometimes the pain is so much. I cry. I beg God for mercy. But in spite of my pain, I still have breath and I'm giving God thanks. I believe with all my heart it is well with your soul. I believe it is well. I take 40 seconds to say this to the church. Methuselah lived for 960 plus years, but he couldn't outlive death. Joshua was a warrior, but he couldn't fight death. Jacob was a scammer, but he couldn't trick death. Solomon had immeasurable wisdom, but he couldn't outsmart death. Ezekiel was a king, but he couldn't pay off debt, and he couldn't command death. Question to the church: what preparation are you making for death? We have God's grace, but we don't have time. It takes 10 seconds and I close. It takes 9 months to be born into this world, but it takes only 1 second to take us out. My beloved friends,